God's loaded for bear tonight.
Oh, he's really ready. My dad is really ready to go.
But do you think do you think that we should, what are we going to do about this situation? Now,
leave it alone. Take a walk.
We can't
let them drop dead. Thank you. Time to go screw themselves. The hell with it.
What about Waco?
All of a sudden,
we want democracy and freedom over there, so we got to let them worship.
They don't want freedom. You want to play with their camels. Give me a break. That's all they know. Camels and goats and no love for the women.
But we're over there right now. Okay, you think those guys are gonna look good doing that kind of stuff in the Halliburton like employee lunchroom? You know, we're doing business over there, aren't we?
Well, the point doesn't make ourselves safer. If we allow an Islamic extremist state to form, that's not going to make us any safer.
Now you're going to have problems. Now you're going to have two sets of warriors. You have the shites break. I know I got to point
it up.
Look, we're going to take a quick turn.
Shites.
It's like watching tennis.
It's like what? It's like going to a religious study. We got our own problems with violence here, by the way. This week, the shooting of the model in New York City. Yeah. Then you had that principal in Pennsylvania. The school kids in New Orleans. What's going on now? It's like, let me ask you something. What are they going to do, whoever the hell I was supposed to ask this to, about all the shootings in school? Is there a way out of this?
Yes, absolutely the answer.
Okay.
Those who shoot, you shoot them. And that's the end of that story.
That's right. That's a good point.
Wait a minute. I didn't say a damn thing. You got to turn around. When these guys now, they're going to turn around and put bulletproof things in the bank. You don't do that. You tell the next guy that robs this bank, I'm going to whack you out. Dead. That's it. No more fooling around.
He's got a good point.
I know I got a good point.
Wait, 2 seconds to check and make sure his prostate gland is all right, because he's really going nuts. Dad, I'm concerned about this.
You got your 2 seconds. Go to work.
You all right? You okay?
No, check it.
I make a lot of money.
Check his pacemaker real quick. Are you okay? All right, he's all right. Let him go. Okay.
That's my man.
Any kid that shoots his principal. Okay, you have some general right to bear arms as a state, but it doesn't say, you can have bazookas, you can have, and there's also, like, they don't accept any limitations on the right at all. Like California, for example, had a written test, which is basically a literacy test, and the NRA is saying that's wrong because there shouldn't be a literacy test to own a gun. If you can't read, you shouldn't own a gun.
I'll give you one
offense,
better.
Patrice.
I'll give you one better.
I'm just saying.
I don't pay
it. I can't read. Listen to me. This is another thing.
Let me give you one better. Let me get this point across. I was in the service. When they found out I was an Italian, they gave me a spoon. They wouldn't give me a gun. I swear to God. They put me in the kitchen. That's why I can't shoot nobody when I can hit you with a spoon. That's your answer.
Oh, Rambo had a lot of guns.
Rambo, he knows Rambo. I need that.
Again, man, I hate to make this racial, man, but you only get concerned when white people are doing this, man. This is an NRA thing, and when white kids kill their teachers.
Because if
when the gangsters are killing each other in Harlem, you don't say nothing, you don't care. You don't say about it. There's no subject matter.
Well, because when we do it, it's an exception. You walk around loaded for bear.
Oh,
you probably got something on you right now.
You guys invented violence, and when I say you guys white, but not Irish and that, but the color white.
Listen, here's the point. Point is, whatever he's race, but do you believe in guns or gun control? Because I think if that principal had a gun, he would have opened his desk and blasted him.
You only believe in gun control when it's affecting close to you.
You're right.
When it's affecting close to me, then it's not gun control.
It's self-control, not gun control. Gun control. I mean, people should be allowed to have guns, but there should be licensing requirements, and there should be some limitations, waiting periods.
Right.
You can't wait 3 days. I mean, yes, sometimes you have to shoot somebody right away, but it should, you should be able to wait 3 days.
Most of the people that's doing the shooting are people that are going to get these permits, and they're people with permits for guns. The gangsters aren't getting permits. The people that...
Well, that's exactly the point.
My people are shooting each other. If
I had a gun right now, I'd shoot myself right in the mouth because of this segment. More socially relevant commentary with deep psychological underpinnings when we return. The TV on because I feel scared if it's not there. Don't you feel weird?
Blacks watch the radio.
They watch the radio?
That's their problem.
Say something.
He's my father. I can't.
Let me ask you something, Patrice. What do you think about that stat, first of all?
First of all, who's doing these statistics? It's got to be somebody white. Second of all, black people don't... Black people, the reason you might think we watch a lot of TV is because a lot of us fall asleep with the TV on. Thank you. So...
It is.
Thank you, baby. And
But there are more black shows on now. You got your WB, you.
there's no. First of all, the WB. That's the kid. The WB don't even have black shows on no more.
No.
None. They used to, and they canceled all the black shows and put Dawson's Creek and all that other.
Yeah, they have all the young white
gay Superman thing that you watch and all that other stuff.
But the UPN still has all those, like, those one-name comedians that we never heard of, but they sell out.
You've heard of them all. Which one? Name one.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here at the St. Louis Technodome, it's Peabody. I don't know.
Peabody. D.O. You got name them all.
You have one name.
Flex.
You're right, though. That's good, Patrice, and I appreciate that as a fellow comic. I was kind of exaggerating, and you go, you've heard of them all. Yes, I have in real life, but I was trying to be humorous, you son of a bitch.
And of course, blacks watch more TV. There's not a hell of a lot to do in jail. It's like, you know,
Well, you
coming from a Puerto Rican, that really counts.
Well, you know,
You watch any black shows on TV with any black people?
Does anybody watch any white shows? Who watches Friends? Who watches this stuff?
I don't know.
I've never seen it in like.
What do you watch? You don't watch any shows with white people on them?
I try not to. I try hard.
Sopranos?
Never watched Sopranos. Never seen Friends. Shut up.
Latin people have different shows. We watch mostly those Spanish network shows. Those are the #1 shows. And then the #2 show is the static that comes on your screen when your illegal cable's cut off.
Right.
I watch the Latin shows. They only got one word they consistently. Corazon, 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 and corazon. I said to know the other words. Everything's corazon. That means my heart. So every Latin song you hear is my heart.
It's true,
How much
but
heart can you have?
It's true.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
This is education,
He's
brother.
watching the
Somebody
radio.
have a defibrillator? He's dying.
No, listen.
Corazon. I thought he was having a stroke.
But you do. You know what? This subject. Let's talk about. Well, first of all, let's talk about California. There were protests going on. This time they're saying standardized tests are racist. But the point is this: if you do decide to make tests, culturally relevant, what are you going to have? Some test like some math test like if Jamal travels 6 miles in his Escalade to the other side of Crenshaw, how many 8-tray Crips will it take 2 hours for 5 O's to pull a 187? Do you think standardized tests are racist, sir?
Why do we make a big epic out of stupidity? All you gotta do is be a nice person, do the best you can, and die. That's the end of it.
Actually, the answer is 7 Crips.
7 Crips. Yeah. Thank you very much, Al. He's sitting there doing his best. Hey! And that's no offense to the man in red, by the way.
We're going to do a buddy movie.
You guys?
Yeah.
You should do a buddy movie. Like the straight Midwestern guy and like the, half-mad blood from like, Kansas City or something.
I'm not half mad.
No, well, all right.
You guys should do a buddy movie.
Who?
You
Me and
two.
Pat? No.
Old and older.
Wait. How old? Listen, first of all, I really dig the spiked hair scooter. When did that happen? That's what I want to know.
Well, get a point there, Greg.
Yeah, really.
I mean, let's face it.
When did this happen? And now you're, I don't know, Jimmy from Jersey.
Look, a lot of
Hit Frankenstein.
Listen, settle down there, Ton DMC. Look, a lot of
my fingers will be gone.
Black people watch. Let's go back to all right, we'll go back to the other subject. We can. Your wish is my command. Let's go back to it. We're talking about TV, right? All right. Black people watch, like you said, a lot of times you'll be, if you have ever been in any kind of holding facility, suddenly it's like 6 brothers go, yo, put on Maury, man. But the white guy sitting back like,
Nielsen boxes in prison, man. It's all from this Nielsen.
I know. Once again, we're trying to be humorous, but I'm sorry. Shut up. Tell me this. There's no Nielsen boxes in prison. Hey, thank you, literal ass. Why don't you just...
I'm just saying. I'm trying to
I'm just putting you out doing my mouth.
Statistics, man.
You're right.
And white people always
What do you think
how come there's no white entertainment television? There is white entertainment. Every other channel, except for BET, is white entertainment television. That's right. Thank you.
But look, the fact is, black people, it's an obvious point that black people and white people view television differently. I mean, I've seen a lot of black comics, and it's true, black people, they talk to the screen, they're cool, and white people watch TV, and they're like, Bernice, fix me an herbal tea,
Well, that's a cultural thing. That comes from church. You go to white church, everything's fine.
He's just mocking the entire, idea of comedy and people doing that.
I know what he's talking about. You answer me yet?
I'm sorry.
miss.
You complained over the weekend because they made a couple of phone calls to you to
Phone calls? It was an epic. I thought I was doing Down with the Women, this goddamn show. All of this is a half-an-hour show. They cut me calling. Can you don't say this? Say hello. Go on. Come over here. Here's another fax. Leave me alone already. This is not This is not a career move. I rehearse every Thursday to die. Give me a break already.
Don't leave me alone with these people. Come back after the commercial. Yo, West Indian.